Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Spidi Ranger and Ranger LT gloves available at RevZilla.com. So the new Spidi Ranger gloves are available in two different flavors. You're going to have the base Ranger, which is going to be a textile glove. It's going to give you a lot of breathable airflow through the mesh construction. And then you're also going to have the LT. Now the LT bumps you up to a full leather construction, and it's going to be goat skin leather throughout with clarino reinforcements. Now when we're taking a look at the differences between the two, the one thing that's going to stay the same is going to be the sizing. Now sizes will range from a small up to a 3XL, but compared to other Spidi gloves that I've worn, these have a more generous size. It's going to be more of an American fit. So typically when I'm wearing Spidi, I'm up to a 2XL. These I size down to an extra large and they fit me perfectly. So the one thing I'll also note, as long as we're talking about fitment, is that they feel extremely broken in as soon as I put them on. A lot of times with gloves, even higher end gloves, you have to put them on, you have to wear them for a few weeks before they really start to mesh to your, or to mold to your hands. The one thing that really surprised me with these was the instant comfort that you had. They feel like they fit, especially if you have longer, slender fingers. So if you are normally having to size up to get more length out of your gloves, these are definitely ones that you want to take a look at. Now, there's 4 different colors available for the textile base Rangers. If you bump up to the LT with the full leather construction, you have 2 different color options, full black on black or a black on gray style. Now there is going to be a slight price difference between the two. If you're going with the textile option, you're looking around the $90 price point, and then if you bump to the LTs, these are going to get you up to around the $110 price point. Now if you want to consider taking a step up from this, if you're looking at this, the style is a bit sportier. This is your classic, sport leather, sport mesh, just a great glove to ride around town, to get out for the weekend. You are going to have reinforcement in the knuckle, but it does give it a slightly more aggressive look than something like the Classic. The Classic is still going to be full leather construction, but what you also get with the Classic is actually a layer of waterproof. So if you want something that's full leather, short cuff, but you don't necessarily want the hard armor and the look of this, the Classic is one that you could check out. But for me, what I like about the Ranger LT and the full leather construction is that this is a glove I could wear, street riding with an adventure bike. I could wear it with a sport bike, a sport naked. Hell, you could wear this thing with a cruiser too. It's just a great, comfortable little black leather glove. So what you're going to see as we're looking down the back of this, again, full goat skin construction throughout the LT version, hard TPU knuckles along the back with a little bit of padding underneath so it's comfortable. Even though there's no kind of a split knuckle with this, really comfortable range of motion. A lot of that is going to come from the accordion stretch at the back of the hand. Extra padding in the backs of the fingers, and then you are going to have a clarino reinforcement running down the outseam of this. That's your impact zone where you normally hit and slide. So the extra coverage there is going to be an added bonus. Now the other thing you'll notice is you're going to have their Warrior Tech armor, and this is the soft Warrior armor, so it adds a bit of comfort while giving you extra layers of abrasion resistance in the base of the palm. The other thing you're going to notice with the LT version is you're going to have outseam stitching throughout the fingers, so you have the external stitching there, just adds an extra layer of comfort. And then you are going to have reinforcements in the palm as well. A little bit of stretch material along the base, and then a single wrist closure. The only nitpick that I have here is that with the closure on this, it does feel like you have to kind of work yourself in, but the upside of that is once you have it in there, it does give you a really solid, secure fit. Now, the other nitpick that I have is that with the base mesh version, I'm just going to pull a pair of these up now. If you're taking a look at the base mesh, you are going to have touchscreen technology at the index finger. You're going to lose that for the LT. So the fact that you're spending, roughly $20 more and you're going to lose that touchscreen is, going to be a consideration for a lot of people, especially if you're using your smartphone, to navigate or to play music. If you go with the LTs, you do have to take that glove off. Now, for me personally, that's not too much of a loss. I would rather have the full leather version and just have to take my glove off to work my technology. But for a lot of you out there that are utilizing the technology, that is going to be more of a miss on Spidi's part. And I would love to see them include the touchscreen technology in the LT for the next iteration of this particular glove. But like I said, for a really comfortable everyday option, these are going to be a great shot from Spidi for those of you out there just looking for a basic glove. And there's a lot of folks out there already utilizing the Ranger and the Ranger LTs on their ride. And if you want to hear more about what they have to say, now would be the time to click that info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there putting this glove through its paces. If you have more questions for any of our gear geeks, you can give them a shout at 877-792-9455 or simply shoot over an email to cs at RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Spidi Ranger and Ranger LT gloves. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.